put your emotes together in chat for Threach.
What's going on, Flame Fatales? Hey, everyone. I am Threach. Thank you, Tazzle, for the intro. Super duper excited to be here to share Wizards and Warriors with you, which is a game that was developed by Rare in the 80s. Same company that did stuff like Donkey Kong Country. You'll recognize the music actually was done by the same composer, David Wise. I love this game, and I have been playing it or exposed to it pretty much my entire life. I am joined by the one, the only Solid Wife. Solid Wife, how you doing?
Hello. I am very excited to be here talking with you about this great game. It is a family favorite for me and my husband and our 4-year-old who watch Threach and really enjoy watching her play this game.
Shout out to Plasma, my number one fan. So, all right. I guess whenever you're ready, Solid Wife, we can get started. If you want to give us a countdown, we can jump right in.
All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Starting off, Wizards and Warriors.
All right. Let's see what happens. So we start this game off in the forest. We did a little bit of manipulation to get this potion to spawn here so we can jump up and get the key. This is very much a blink and you'll miss it kind of run. We are in the first forest level, and you're going to first notice that there are 3 different colors of both keys and potions. You're going to see red, blue, and pink. The red potions make you invincible, so you can't take damage from regular enemies. The blue potions give you horizontal speed, and the pink potions give you jump speed or jump distance. So that's kind of what we're looking for here as we climb up the tree and find these gems. These doors that we're jumping through are on a global timer. They are terrible. And we just picked up the Boots of Force here, which allow us to kick open chests and also do lots of damage to bosses. So we're going to be using that to our advantage. Okay, got that jump up there. We're also going to be running in some of these hidden doors here in order to get some additional gems.
So for each level, there's a certain amount of gems that Threach needs to collect. So you'll see her taking specific routes and kicking open specific chests in order to collect the gems that she needs for each level.
Yep. So each time you open a chest that has an item in it, it replaces later chests that have those items with gems. So we need to work that into our routing, like Solid Wife said there. And this level is bees! Just lots of bees! Going out of nowhere. So the nice thing about death in this game is that it's really quite inconsequential. Basically, you have 3 times you can die until you get a game over. And each game over will set you back exactly where you landed. So in order to finish the level, we actually have to collect the treasure that each boss drops, and then it will allow us to proceed in here, and we rescue our first damsel, who is Lucinda. He's very distressed.
She's only worth 5,000 points, though.
I know. She's worth 1,000,000 points in my heart.
It's true.
So we have picked up the Dagger of Throwing, which allows us to pick up stationary items. So not items, that enemies have dropped, but rather ones that are already sitting there. And that ghost totally denied me. Solid Wife, you want to talk about this jump?
Yeah, so this is a very difficult jump. You have to kind of get some momentum going before you attempt it. And look, we made it first try. Nice work.
So we had a donation sort of mini incentive for myself, where basically the number of times that it took me to get that jump, I will donate a certain amount of dollars. So that's a $50 jump right there, let me tell you. So we are going to be just sort of climbing our way down here. You might have a little bit of time for donations until we hit the end of this level.
I have donations. We have $25 from Adam. Adam says, good luck from downstairs. Defeat the dreaded. We also have $25 from the Fire Within. You know they say all speed runs are created equal, but you look at Threach and you look at Wizards and Warriors, and you can see that statement is not true. The numbers don't lie, and they spell disaster for Mouthfeel. Best of luck with the run. Incentive goes to runner's choice.
Oh,
So good.
that's so good. So I totally whiffed this and missed the key that I was supposed to pick up there. We'll call it nerves. It's fine. I know how to play this game, I think. Thanks, Fire Within.
And Adam is Threach's dog.
My good little boy. He just wants to donate. You got probably time for one more. That sounds great. Oh, thanks, Shayna.
She,
All right, so we got through the bat. Honestly, the bat might be the most stressful boss in the game.
and
It's
there's
very, very
Esmeralda.
There she is. It's very, very easy to take like way too much damage in the level immediately before the bat, but we got it because we're gamers. We're pro gamers. All right, so we are going to be setting up a little bit of a wishful thinking manipulation here to try to get a bubble to spawn. This is fast bubble into slow bubble. We got the slow bubble, but it's fine because it has to be. So we jump over here, we get this key, and what I failed to mention, I think, about each of these keys is that they allow you to open doors of corresponding colors. So we get to go through pink doors when we pick up the pink key.
It just makes good sense.
It sure does. We've gotten a few items here. Like I said, blame when you miss it. We've gotten a few items that have allowed us to do a little bit more in terms of mobility. So we've got the Potion of Levitation, which allows us to sort of hold up, which then allows Koros, our knight friend here, to levitate up and then jump through, I guess jump through walls, but also just jump up to ledges that he would otherwise be unable to reach. All right, next boss down. We get our
You're
next damsel
rescuing
here.
the fair damsel, Galadriel.
Our favorite is coming up. I'm ready for it.
I know. We are.
All right. Shout outs to Plasma Baby for the purple level, her favorite. This
Yes,
also has
this
some of the
is-
best music in the game. Unfortunately, we don't get to hear like any of it.
This is my 4-year-old daughter's favorite level. So obviously, it's the best.
So if you're like, how are you getting to these chests and then just kicking them open, Threach? Because that seems improbable. And what I will say to you is that we have boots that allow us to do that. The boots of force. They're a quite essential component of this speedrun. Going in here, get some extra gems, miss twice. There we go.
So she's using the axe right now to pick up gems because that gives you twice the value as opposed to just walking into them.
I got a potion during practice there, which is really good for not taking damage, but it'll be fine. There's often, I know I was going to bring this up at the end of the level, but there's often the need to take strategic deaths, at least if you're me and are bad, where you can time your death so that you have max health before going into a boss, for example. We need 119 gems to come out of here, so we'll just get what we can and pick up the ones that fall in our way. I think we have got some more time for host information.
So I have a $25 donation from Shina. It reads, "Go Threach, you're crushing it."
Oh, thank you so much.
I also have a $25 donation from Metal Medbee. Chilling with my guinea pig Marshmallow, watching Flame Fatales. I can't think of a better Friday. Less than 3.
Marshmallow. That's a great guinea pig name.
That really is a good name.
I would also like to mention that we are almost at $1,000 for that hidden song performance on hard mode. That is the D4 DJ Groovy Mix, which is coming up next. Let's get those donations in. And we've also just reached $88,000 from Malala Fund. So let's keep that ball rolling.
That's awesome. And
Go
here's
team, go.
Griselda.
Griselda. All right, Solid Web, this is all you because you know I gotta learn how to count.
Yep. So this is Forest 2, and Threach is doing a lot of counting because each of these hidden gem boxes have a certain number of gems. The one she just hit has 15, but if she only gets 14, she can go off screen and come back and hit it again. So she hit it for 14, came back, hits it for 14, and this time she's going to get all 15 before moving on through the level. You'll see her do this a couple of times throughout the game with different hidden gem boxes just to maximize the gem routing for that level.
Yep, so we got it there. We start with the level with about 44 gems. That's just sort of like the best balance of time and gem acquisition, I suppose. Shout outs to Dark Terex, whose YouTube tutorials I have watched a lot of times on how to run this game, and I still haven't memorized the best pattern for the jump, but it's fine. You know, it's a platforming game. We're platforming, and that's all I got. So we need a specific number of gems, basically, to exit each level. I like the idea that we have to bribe the guard to let us out. We're actually quite under what we need to be here, so I might do a little bit of extra farming than I typically would. But basically, we are going to need to make our way to the top of the trees and then get a key. And then we go in and we rescue our favorite princess, whom we will all see very shortly. Hopefully. All right. Nope.
Oh, gotta make this jump first.
I know, this is the worst. All right, there we go.
Yeah, we did it.
And there's our pink potion. All right. Perks of living in the city. You all get the motorcycles like I do. So we need 100. We are just gonna do the thing I swore in practice would never happen, which is that we have to go farm them. But all is well. So, got another time for another donation if you like.
We have so much love coming in for this run right now. We have $25 from Elmore St. James. Let's go Threach and let's take down the mouthfeel. A woo! We also have $25 from Folith. This donation grants protection from the Tiny Bone Gentleman. Godspeed, runner's choice.
Perfect.
Tiny Bone Gentleman, he's coming up. Oh, okay. So we beefed it a little bit in that level, but it's fine. We still beat it. Right here, we're about to pick out my best good girl. Shout outs to Penelope. Gonna rescue. Plasma's
Welcome home, Penelope.
Oh, she's gonna give me such guff for that later. No, it's Penelope.
She does insist on saying it, Penelope.
There is nothing at all remarkable about this level.
Oh, I don't know. I had a little birdie tell me that you've seen how difficult it is to get to this level. And Threach used to watch her sisters actually play this game. And a little bird told me that one time, Threach was tired of watching them play this game. And in frustration, kicked the Nintendo, the NES, and reset the game. Allegedly. This is just what I've been told. Allegedly happened.
This is slander. This is nonsense. And peacock. I cannot believe you would say these horrible, horrible things about possibly 6-year-old me. Never. Never in 1,000 years would I do something so heinous.
But thankfully, Threach's sisters are not with her currently, so no revenge is possible.
Exactly. Oh, I would be so sad. So, real talk, though, I am playing on the Nintendo and the cartridge that we have had since we were kids. So thanks to Sergeant Sloppy, one of my community members and friends IRL, who helped clean the contact for this nest because it's still going. It's still doing its thing.
So good.
I'm one of 7, which means that a lot of my time as a kid was spent watching my siblings, who are mostly older than I am, play video games, which is, so speedrunning and stuff like video game marathons are significant to me because they do remind me of, being with my family, and it's really, really nice. And one of the nice things about, streaming on my own is that I've been able to sort of do that and hang out with my family when we've all been sort of remote for the last several years. So it's been really good, and it's good that people don't say things like that to my face where they allege that I may have sabotaged a video. Never happened.
Oh.
I know. So, but yes, this level is actually quite terrible. You need 50 gems to escape it, and it's a slog to get them. So
yeah, if you see all the tiny projectiles coming at her as she's trying to make her way through that.
The debris.
Yeah. Now we fall gracefully back down the castle we just climbed.
Yep, all the way down. And if you mess anything up, you gotta do the climb all over again. All right, folks. Hard part's over. Almost. Welcome to Arby's. We got the meat. So you may notice that... you may notice that the healing item in this is some lovely haunches of meat. So this, I just call it Arby's because they are all over the place, for better or worse.
Yeah, this level does not lack the meat.
Okay, got that jump. So, lots of skeletons in this game. I've never entirely understood the theme. Also, it's worth mentioning there is one wizard in Wizards and Warriors. So, a little off-putting there, false advertising even, but, who am I? I am but a lowly speedrunner, and I cannot understand the whims of game developers.
Maybe the skeletons are deceased wizards.
Oh, no, that got way too deep. That got too deep too fast. Oh my goodness. All right. So we are just jumping. It is really easy to die in this level because there's just stuff flying at you from all sorts of angles. So Tazzle, I think we are good if you've got anything you want to be reading.
Absolutely. We have $25 from Colleen, which reads, Zoe says, go Threach, go fast, get damsels, woof.
Oh, Zoe.
We also have a $150 donation from Porsatica, much less than 3 to the Flame Fatales. Burn up the leaderboards, but spare the frames. Here's to more Groovy Mix Madness. So looking at the Groovy Mix Madness incentive, we just have just under 1,500 to go. I'm really excited about this hidden song performance. It's gonna be hard. Apparently it's 6 minutes long, has over 2,500 notes in it when most tracks only have between 500 and 800. So let's get those donations coming in for that incentive. We only have a few more minutes to get those in.
Oh my goodness, chat. You can do that. You can do that. I fully believe in this chat to make that happen. All right, probably 1 or 2 more?
Absolutely. We have a $200 donation from Liquid Husband and Plasma Baby. Go Threach and Commentator Mommy. The numbers don't lie, and a spell disaster for Malkill and Sacrifice? Thank you for that donation.
Right. Oh my gosh. Thanks, Liquid Husband and Plasma Baby. So, I'm just gonna cut off the announcements right there because we are facing Tiny Bone Gentleman, the MVP of this run. Absolutely terrifying. You can soft lock right here, and I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. It's not gonna happen. All right.
No, you got it. You crushed Tiny Bone Gentleman.
Oh my gosh. Tiny Bone Gentleman has 4 phases, and you can basically use the Potion of Levitation to go into the wall. But if you go into the wall just a little bit too much, you can actually scroll off the screen, or you can kill the boss off the screen, and then the treasure spawns off the screen. And if you remember, you need to use that as a marker in order to finish the level. So you just soft lock, but we're fine. We're in the home stretch. We're in the worst level, which is the green room, and it's terrible. So, this requires that we pick up 100 gems in order to finish it. So we are going to be doing quite a bit of gem collection here. We're going to ascend the level, and then we'll be using that hidden gem block trick that we used in Forest 2 in order to get all the way up to 100 gems. So, Tozzle, you're gonna have some time now, and you will have some time during the boss fight as well, but if you got anything you want to read out, now is the time.
I have so many things to read out. I have a $25 donation from Bellerno, which reads, "What's a pirate's favorite fast food restaurant?" Arby's! I also have a $25 donation from Iced1138. I had to donate while one of my favorite NES games that I never owned is being played. Have fun, Threach. We also have $25 from Big People School, which reads, "Hidden Song Hype." So yeah, let's get those donations in for that Hidden Song performance. That is the next game in the schedule. I would love to see it happen.
All right, so as you can see, we are running back and forth here, collecting gems. We are going to try to take a strategic death right before the final boss, Malkill. Did I despawn it? Oh, I may have. Oh, okay, we despawned it, so it's just going to take a little bit longer. It's fine. 2, 3, 4. Because we're professional gamers, and that's just how we handle things, is by doing them well. So I'll explain a little bit more when we get in there, but the final boss battle is a little bit, it's fun. We have fun here. Okay, so we go up. We're just gonna sort of die right outside the door, and again, it just sets you sort of in the same place. Oh, we're invincible, so we won't be able to take damage anytime soon. So Malkill spawns in one of like 7 or 8 spots at a time, and we are gonna stand here and prep for 3 of them so that we can do as much damage as possible. For anyone keeping track at home, time will be whenever we get to the door. When we touch the door at the end, we're gonna run right after the Malkill fight. But as you can see, he just takes his sweet old time, so we've got time for a few donations here if you want.
Absolutely. We have $25 from Bogey. Thank you, Threach, for putting together a solid Wizards and Warriors run. Everyone get your cat jams and Threach burps out in chat. We also have $25 from Jenny Rockhound. Go Threach, you're kicking butt and taking names. Less than 3, say hi to Adam. I would also like to say that we just reached $89,000 for Malala Fund, and we are less than $700 away from that Hidden Song performance. Chat, you are doing amazing. Keep it up.
All right, time coming up, and
awesome.
Time.
Yay!
Oh my goodness, $89,000! That's so exciting! That's Wizards and Warriors. We did it, team. Great job.
Thou hath
we're
rescued thy princess.
We sure have. So we're gonna pay homage to Steve here at the end, one of the developers for the game. Do want to give a few quick shout outs. First off, obviously, to Solid Wife, the one, the only, the first person I thought of to do commentary for this game. So thank you so much for joining me on here. Shout outs to Carl, without whom I could not, nor would I have wanted to do any of this. So I love you, and thank you so much for taking care of things while I've been going out of my mind practicing and getting ready to move. Shout out to my mom, because she's the best. We love Betty in the community, or at least in the Threach community. Just like the end of Zelda 2, I'm going to give you 2 links. You can find more of me at crab.town. You can also go to kidney4shayna.com. My friend Shayna needs a kidney. So if you want to go check out that site, go look at some stuff and see her story and find out more information about that because it's very important, and I would like to continue to help her live a good life. So that's really been it for me. Solid Wife, you got anything?
Yeah, I just want to thank you for having me on commentary and for being an excellent streamer and friend. And shout outs to Liquid Husband for keeping tabs on our plasma baby while I'm doing this commentary.
Awesome. All right. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thanks, Flame Fatales, for having me. And yeah, we'll see you around.
Thank you so much, Threach. That was really awesome. Wizards and Warriors was certainly fun. Now I want to play that game. We have a bunch of donations coming in right now. We have from Adorable, $150. Happy around. Let's get more D4 DJ Groovy Mix. So speaking of D4 DJ Groovy Mix, we are currently sitting at $1,858 of $2,500 needed for that incentive. So that hidden song performance will be coming up at the end of that run. So if you would like to see that 6-minute song on hard mode with a million notes, get those donations coming in. And with that, that is my time hosting at Flame Fatales 2022 coming to a close. I have had so much fun hanging out and chatting with you all. Thank you so much for having me. Let's keep those donations coming in for Malala Fund. We are going to now watch a video from Malala Fund, so stick around and stay tuned for more Flame Fatales 2022.
We are providing an opportunity to the girls which they need to find out the capacity they already have. Because once the girl has an access to education, then her life becomes to change.
So in Turkey, we are focusing on Syrian refugee girls. And when it comes to refugee girls, there is funding towards primary, but when it comes to secondary education, it drops down. The secondary education of these girls is so crucial because there are challenges that refugee girls are facing or because of lack of resources.
My name is Özge. I'm the co-founder of the organization and currently I'm working as a program director here at UVA. Since March 2019, I'm representing Malala Fund as an education champion here in Turkey. By opening community centers around the country, we provide education services and social activities both for the refugee community and the host community in the country. The main barrier is the language barrier because here in Turkey we speak Turkish but the Syrian people speak Arabic. So when they don't know Turkish, they cannot understand their teacher, they cannot communicate with their peers when they don't know the language. The second barrier is again the poverty for Syrian children. Although Turkey has a central education system and all the refugee children can register to public schools in Turkey, when they do not have enough income to survive, the children have to work rather than going to school. The centers are where the people can get Turkish language courses, vocational trainings, or remedial courses for children. There are 6 or 7 classes in each community center. And we also conduct different kinds of social cohesion activities to contribute to the social peace among Syrian community and the Turkish community.
Ve bu 75 kız çocuğuna veriliyor ve bu 75 kız çocuğunun eğitimlerini çok etkilediğini görüyoruz. Hepsinin eğitimlerinde bir artış oldu başarılarında. Dışlanırken artık o küçük ama onun için büyük bir uyum sürecine girmiş oluyor.
The community center becomes a place where people express themselves, where people find themselves, where they can spend some time together and have an opportunity to to get to know each other.
Ben her şeyi seviyorum. Bu yola her şeye katıldım. Türkçe dersi Avrupa olmak istiyorum. İnsanları korumak istiyorum. Bunu Avrupa'da böyle çocuklara hakları vermek için.
This is what we provide to children through Malala Fund support. It's a really important opportunity for the Syrian children in Turkey. Hopefully, all the children will have the opportunity to benefit from this experience, and hopefully all the children, all the girls especially, will have access to education.
Hey, all you cool cats and gamers! Welcome back to Flame Fatales 2022, powered by women and benefiting Malala Fund. I'm Nuclear, and I'll be your host for our upcoming rhythm block. I'm so hyped for this one. Just want to remind everyone that our next run, D4DJ, is going to have a bonus incentive for a hidden song. This song is going to be played in hard mode, and it's going to last 6 minutes, where most of the songs we'll be seeing tonight are going to be about 2 to 3 minutes. Additionally, the song will have over 2,500 notes. It's going to be really, really awesome. We need to get that met tonight. Just an update on that incentive. Right now, we're at $1,800 out of $2,500 to go. We need about $650. So keep those donations in. Make sure you mark your donations to go towards an incentive so that we can see more music in our marathon tonight. Speaking of which, we do have a $500 donation from Dubanka saying, "Thou hath discovered dollars." Thank you so much. I also have a $25 donation from Nathan Collins with no comment, but thank you so much. I also have a $50 donation from Pat, also with no comment, but thank you so, so much. I also want to remind everyone that we are raising money for Malala Fund. It's a wonderful, wonderful charity. Malala Fund is working for a world where every girl can learn and lead. So please get those in. It's a great cause. Every dollar counts. All right, chat. That being said, it looks like we're ready to start our rhythm block with D4 DJ. Karaoke, take it away.